Here's Boardwalk Empire, Season 2, Episode 9, Battle of the Century. Helping your cause while helping your pockets. This is what this episode is all about. Nucky goes to Ireland, so this is an Ireland episode. A gun in exchange for alcohol, like they have a surplus of guns after World War I in the United States. So Nucky finds all the guns, and basically the Irish are having a battle with the British back in 1921, and they need guns. And basically Nucky proposes a plan for guns for alcohol, and just to get a surplus on the alcohol exchange, because there's all kinds of alcohol in Ireland, and Nucky has that connection with his partner or one of his workers. Nucky is Irish himself, so Nucky's trying to find his culture back in Ireland, and he realizes that he has no culture in Ireland. Like, it doesn't really mean anything to him. But anyways, the nobleman dies in the end, basically Nucky deals with, and who wouldn't do the exchange because he wouldn't exchange he wouldn't help his pockets for the exchange for the alcohol, because he's a noble man. And this is what happens when noble men basically are in the mob. They die because basically you can't be noble in this world. Dempsey versus Carpenter fight. This is part of the Battle of the Century. Title of the episode. Dempsey wins. There's no great Irish hope. This is what's been going on in sports for years, decade by decade. They always try to find the great white hope when there's African American domination in certain sports, and sometimes they pay off, like Larry Bird pay off. I guess he was a great white hope, and most of the times these great white hopes really don't pay off. Like, ever heard of Blake Griffin? LA Clippers, he tried to be the great white hope, and he's really a one-dimensional player. That's sort of like the analogy of what's going on while I'm doing this review. Black workers go on strike because Nucky kind of forces Chalky to do it, and how that kind of turns around. And Margaret's daughter has polio, which is kind of sad, and you only can control so much in this episode. You can make your moves, but you could only control so much, and unfortunately Margaret's daughter has polio. That's my review.